Hey guys, John with John's Daily Hustle shouted me out for this 40 questions challenge video. And okay, first question: do you like blue cheese? I don't think I've ever actually tried blue cheese. I don't think I've actually ever tried blue cheese, so I'm not entirely sure on that. Coke or Pepsi? I could drink either one. I don't mind either one. Usually, if I had a choice, I would probably go with the Coke, but that's just more probably out of habit than anything. But I can drink either one. Ain't no big deal. I'd say my favorite soda would probably be Mountain Dew and Frosty brand. Blue cream Frosties are really good. If y'all ain't ever tried them, look them up. They're very good. Are you in a relationship? No. Whiskey, tequila, or vodka? I've never tried any of those. The only alcohol I've ever tried has been beer, like Michelob Ultra and Bud Light, and they are nasty. I don't see how people drink beer whatsoever. That stuff is horrible. Hot dog or cheeseburger? Both. I like both pretty good. Really can't beat a good cheeseburger, but it's hard to beat a good hot dog too. Favorite food? Probably pizza, if not sweets. I like cakes and candies and stuff like that quite a bit, and I'm trying my hardest to stay away from it. I've been trying to stick to a diet for about a month now, and it's been working so far, but I'd say my favorite food would probably be pizza. What do you drink in the morning? Typically either water or milk. That's about all I ever drink anymore. I drink sparkling water to stay away from soda, which it ain't no better than diet soda anyway. But what I drink in the morning would probably be milk. My family typically drinks milk with every meal. So, can you do 100 push-ups? I've never been able to do 100 push-ups in my life. I've always been a big guy, and back when I was in high school I've lifted weights a lot more and was in better shape than I am now. I got to where I could finally do about 10 to 15 push-ups. But I'm sure I can't now, and I wouldn't want to try with my back and the condition it's in. Favorite season? Probably fall, because it seems like we never do have a real spring. It's like it goes straight from winter to summer around here, and really kind of goes straight from summer to winter. But this year we've had a fall, and I enjoy the cooler weather. I don't mind the cold, but I like cooler weather that I can still get out and do something and be comfortable just wearing a t-shirt, because I can stand just wearing a t-shirt when it's pretty cool, but because I sweat so easily and get hot so easy. But favorite hobby? Don't really have one, I guess. Unless you count YouTube as a hobby. I don't mean making YouTube videos, I mean watching it. Because that's all I do anymore in my free time is watch YouTube. It seems like I'm far too addicted to it to get away from it seems. Tattoos? None. Do you wear glasses? Yes. I've wore glasses since probably 4th grade, I believe. Phobias? I'm not very keen on spiders. I don't much like spiders. I'm not a big fan of snakes, but I can stand a snake more than I can a spider. And I might have just a touch of claustrophobia. Not very bad, but I don't like tight spaces all that much. Nicknames. In 5th grade, my 5th grade teacher actually nicknamed me Boone, as in Daniel Boone, because I was so big into hunting and fishing. That's all I'd talk about all the time, and he nicknamed me Boone back then. And it stuck for a long time with certain friends called me that almost my entire time I was in school, every now and then. Favorite candy? If a very specific one, probably a Reese's Fast Break candy bar. But as far as sweets and stuff go, just I like all kinds of stuff. uh, Reese's Fast Break would be a very specific one, something like a peanut butter roll or a peanut butter ball. Like that's the kind of stuff my family fixes around the holidays. Do you believe in ghosts? Not exactly, but I have had kind of a supernatural experience, I believe. I was where I used to live at. We lived in a single wide trailer on a property. We still own it for the biggest part of my life. And I was asleep, laying on my right side facing the wall. My bed was in the corner of the room. And I was dead to the world asleep. I mean, I was knocked out. And it felt like somebody just very gently laid their hand on my hip. And I was just instantly awake. I mean, I just laying there like, what the hell? But I finally, and the feeling never did go away until finally I just really quickly spun around to look around and there was nothing there. I don't know what that was about, but that's about the only thing I've really had happen supernatural wise. Biggest downfall, my weight. I've been overweight my whole life. I try to not let it get the best of me, but it's getting the best of me. I'm sure it contributed to the herniated disc that I have now, which I may make a video on that, just kind of an update on my health. I've told a few people through comments on YouTube about what's going on, just kind of mentioning, whatever, but I don't let it stop me. I try to deal with it the best I can, but definitely my weight. Rain or snow? I would prefer snow. It seems, I know, with snow you can be out in it and not get soaking wet. You know what I mean? So I would prefer rain, or I would prefer snow over rain. Especially in the wintertime, I just hope it ain't like a winter we had last year. Last year we had so much rain, it flooded a lot. And where I work at, I had to wade through 6 inches of water in order to get to higher ground just to get to work. Like I had to park my truck on the bridge that goes across the river to get to work. And there's a bottom, like a river bottom down there, or whatever you want to call it, just flat above the river. I had to walk through that, and there's pretty much 6 inches of water just to get to work last year. So I'm hoping that don't happen this year. I've been happy with how this fall has been going so far. There's not been very much rain. It seems like a lot of other YouTubers, though, have been having a lot of rain problems, especially like up north. It seems like I know a lot of them's been getting snow too, which we ain't been getting nothing. I wish the weather would turn off cold, because I like to go deer hunting. It's cold enough in the mornings, but not for very long, and you can't let a deer hang very long with weather like it is. Piercings. I have none. Probably never will. Age. I turned 25 in October. French fries or onion rings? I like both a lot, depending on how they're fixed. Onion rings you can't hardly go wrong with. French fries, I prefer thin, like shoestring fries, I guess you'd call them. Thicker fries, if they're fried crisp, are okay. I just don't like a half raw or a big lot of potato. I like a thinner fry. McDonald's fries, for example, I love them. Kids, no. Don't plan on ever have none, I hope. If I ever were to have any kids, I would probably rather adopt. But I'm not even wanting to think about that, let alone have my own. Favorite color, green and white. I'm kind of keeping that as my business colors. That's why I went with the green lettering in my truck windows, where I've got lawn care and my phone number on my truck windows. And I do like the green touch racks. I probably won't upgrade, at least not anytime soon, to all green touch. I plan on making a video going over my trailer setup in depth. I know I done a 2020 lawn care setup. I'm thinking about going over both my trailers, talking about the specific racks that I have on there. But as far as favorite colors, green and white. Can you sing? No, I do sing along with some songs in my truck, but I don't think that I'm very good. I sound good as long as the radio's playing. Can you whistle? Yes, I can whistle. Where were you born? Kingsport, Tennessee. Siblings. I have a half brother and 2 half sisters that were my dad's kids. They were grown up and gone before I come around, and hardly ever see them. Is what it is. Can you cook? I can cook. I can make a fried egg and bacon sandwich or whatever. I can cook different things for breakfast. I can fix meatloaf, fried chicken. I can fix a number of things, and it turned out eatable and decent. I just don't like cooking. Can you swim? Not really. I never have really had a chance to learn. I do kind of enjoy being in the water, like wading around a pool or whatever, but I never do it. Are you religious? Not very. That's honestly a subject that I stay away from. That and politics. I always stay away from both of them, especially politics, until this year. I did vote this year, and now everything's going all to hell. So, I don't know. There's a number of people have been talking about not voting anymore because of this crazy crap going on, and I don't know if I will or not next year. It depends on how everything goes this year, I guess. Shower or bath? Definitely a shower. Do you like big city and nature? I guess that's like a... Do I prefer a big city or nature, or exactly what? I don't know exactly what that means there. I hate big cities. I despise them. I honestly think that's a big problem with the world today, especially in this country, is big cities. I just don't like them. I know for lawn care, if you have a city or whatever, you can have good route density, which my route density is absolutely horrible. But I would rather do my route even worse than what it is than to live in a big city. There's just no way. Biggest city to me is Kingsport, Tennessee, and I'm not a big fan of Kingsport, Tennessee because of the paper mill or whatever's up there. That place just stinks. Honestly, I can get a headache just by being up there. Which I might, if my lawn care business ever gets big enough, I might go to Kingsport, like for lawns and stuff. And I'm wanting to get into dumpster rentals possibly, and I would probably go that far for that if that takes off well enough. But I'm just not a big fan of big cities. Are you a good friend? I try to be. A number of my friends, they say that they're glad that I'm around and whatnot, so I just try to be. I'll say this, I stay away from the whole religious topic, but the way I look at it, I try to live my life the best that I can. I do the best work that I can for the people I serve. I try to be a good friend and just various things. If that's not good enough, then it is what it is. I do the best I can. I try not to do bad. If that ain't good enough, then I don't really care. If that makes any sense. Anyway. Broken bones. I have a spiral fracture in the little bone in the back of your leg. I can't even remember what it's called. It's like, a fibia and a tibia, whichever one is the little one in the back of your leg. Spiral fracture that. I got my foot hung, and it threw me off balance, and I turned and fell right on top of that ankle. So it spiral fractured that and tore the ligaments up real bad. That's my right leg. I've got I got a metal plate, 7 screws, and 2 tight ropes holding my ankle together. And my left knee, I'm just going to go ahead and go over my injuries. My left knee, I slipped going downstairs. I was like at the bottom of the stairs. I more or less took a knee very hard on concrete floor, and it's been swollen ever since. I think it's got fluid on it or something. It stings real bad if I get down on my left knee, but as far as walking and everything, it don't bother me at all. I've sprained my ankles both multiple times. Actually, earlier this year, I sprained my right ankle, the one I broke, twice. The first time was very bad. The second time wasn't nearly as bad, but that pretty much ruined me for the rest of the season. I haven't been able to. I have a hard time on heels anyway because of my feet and ankles and stuff. And ever since I've done that, it's been even worse for this year. So I've had to use my helper more than I really wanted to, especially early on in the season. But it is what it is. I've spent a lot of money this year on maintenance and help and fuel and everything, but it is what it is. I got more customers and made more money, but I have to spend more money. So hopefully going into next year, depending on exactly what I do, I'm thinking about investing in some more equipment or something there. I don't know. Just have to see what happens. But I sprained my ankles. I sprained my right thumb when I was little, which it don't bother me or nothing. I've got cuts, bruises everywhere. My back, last year something happened with my back and put me down for a while, and then this year I got a herniated disc, and I've got the really bad sciatic problems on my left leg now because of that, which I got to take ibuprofen about every 8 hours, 800 milligrams to keep the inflammation down. I'm doing a lot better than I was, but I have to deal with that. So I've got my share of injuries and different things. How many TVs do you own? We have a old Sanyo tube TV. It's probably 10, 15 years old now. We still use it. But I've got a little, like 19-inch TV in my room that I never use, and Mom, a year or two ago, bought a 55-inch flat screen, and we've never even put it up anywhere. So we've got 3, but we only use like 1. Worst pain ever. Earlier this year when my back went out on me, it went out on me twice. The first time it just kind of slowly set in and got to hurting, and I developed the sciatic problems from that. About 2 weeks later, it went out again, and my entire pelvis, from one hip to the other, my lower back and my groin, my just entire region down there, was so sore I could not turn over by myself in bed. It's just a constant ache, and if I tried to move, it was a very, very painful whatever. It's just very bad. I called an ambulance for myself, and I went to the doctor emergency room, and they gave me 4 shots, like a steroid, a pain relief shot, a muscle relaxer, and something else. And I was there maybe 5 or 6 hours or something there, and they gave me 4 shots. And that took care of that pain, but my back had gotten worse, whatever happened to cause it to get worse, and I've been dealing with that ever since. I may make a video on that subject on its own sometime. Do you like to dance? If you see me dancing or moving fast or running or speed walking or whatever, you better be looking around and start heading the same direction, because if I'm moving fast for any reason, I'm running away from something, and you better fucking go after me. Do you like camping? I've never done it, actually. Don't know if I ain't got no desire to do it, so it's not something that I wouldn't do. It's just something that I haven't done and have no desire to, really. So, are you weird? Very weird. I don't think there's anybody that isn't weird in their own way. There's no such thing as normal, so I'm very weird. So now for some shout-outs, people I want to tag, I guess you could say, for this challenge. I was tagged by John's Daily Hustle, as I said, and I kind of doubt that most of these people will even do it. A couple of them are kind of bigger channels, but I just went through and randomly picked some. I could have picked some other people. I don't know. I just went through my subscriptions and picked a few. The first one's going to be American AF Dumpster Rentals. This guy's dumpster rental channel, obviously he's a smaller channel. He's up to 80 some subscribers right now, and I can see him growing very quickly, his channel. I'm keeping a close eye on his videos and whatnot because I'm planning on doing the same thing, and I enjoy his content. I enjoy his content. He's pretty cool dude. Next channel will be Boman's Lawn Care. He's got some good content. I enjoy his videos, and I think he would be interesting to hear some of his answers on this challenge. Next one's a bit larger channel, Dulin Cut Trim. I really enjoy his videos. I really like that truck that he uses. He's got a Dodge 1500 with a landscape bed and a ramp and dovetail on the back. Y'all should check him out. I think he would have some pretty interesting answers for this video too. Next channel is some younger guys out hustling. I think they'd be really cool to see what they have to say on this if they get a chance to do it. It seems like they work all the time, so you gotta respect the hustle there. So Griffin Mowing. And all these channels will be in the description, and I'll try to get on some of y'all's videos and let y'all know that I tagged you off for this. If you want to do it, it's up to you. Another really awesome channel is Kaleb's Lawn Care. You have Rick. Rick's the one that usually does most of the videoing, but if Rick wants to do it or Kaleb wants to do it, or if you don't want to do it, whatever y'all want to do. Very awesome channel. They got some very awesome content. I enjoy every video. I may not comment on every video, but I do watch every video they put out. Then another channel be Mark with Linton Lawn Care and Life. Another somewhat bigger channel, but I enjoy his content as well. And then the last one will be someone that's kind of not too far away from me. I think they're around Knoxville. That's about 2 hours away or so. Would be Ratliff Family Lawn Care. I enjoy all their videos. I watch every one of them they put out, and I think they would come up with some pretty interesting answers for these questions as well. But I will repost, like John did, the questions in the description, and I'll have the channel links to all the people I shout out in the description as well. If y'all have any questions, comments, whatever, leave a like, leave a dislike. I don't care. Whatever y'all want to do, just do it down below, and I'll try to respond to every comment I get. And hope y'all enjoyed, get to know a little bit more about me or whatever. And I may try and see about recording a little bit more stuff today and get that out sometime. Just have to see, but I'll see y'all later.